With summer coming to an end, there's still a lot of families out there that, around this time of year like to go on vacation. And when you go on vacation, there is some uneasiness when it comes to leaving all your personal stuff behind and worrying about somebody breaking into your home. Or at least in my case, wanting to be able to spy on my dog during the day. And that's where both Nest and Logitech come in regards to their home security camera systems. Now, both devices record in 1080p HD. Both devices have an application that you can download to a smartphone or a tablet to, view your streaming area. And both of them are also able to set up alerts. So if the Logitech or the Nest Cam both detect like some activity or sound, it can alert you via a notification. Setup was easy on both. Essentially both of them, all you do is plug them into an outlet for power, you download the application to your phone, you register, and it goes through a setup process, and that's pretty much it. I would say both of them took anywhere between maybe a minute to a couple minutes to set up, but overall it was pretty simple on both. In regards to application and ease of use, I would have to give the edge to the Nest Cam. Both apps kind of function similarly, but I would say the Logitech one had a few more bugs here and there and just felt a little bit more laggy or choppy overall. And then in regards to intuitiveness, I felt like on the Nest application, it was a lot easier to figure out because you basically just had a row of settings. But with the Logitech, you had like these little squares, and you kind of had to figure out what some of these squares meant because some of them don't have words associated to it. It was just an icon. So some of the things on the Logitech Circle application were a little bit more confusing, not to a point where it's unusable, but I did find the Nest application a lot easier and a lot more intuitive. Now, one of the things about the Logitech Circle application that I really did like is a feature called Debrief. And what it does is essentially anytime the Logitech detects any type of sound or any type of movement, it records like a quick clip, maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds long. And at the end of the day, you can go to this day briefing and it will show you all those clips in the time order. And it was kind of neat at the end of the day, opening up the application and seeing like every little thing over the last 24 hours of us walking through it. A very user-friendly way of kind of viewing all the activity for that day. I thought it was very well done. And I guess Nest does have something kind of similar. It's basically its history, the history portion of it, but I would say in regards to just being able to access it and I guess the design of being able to pull up the history, I just thought it was a better way to view your history for that day and a little bit more user-friendly, I guess. Both products will also allow you to do talk and listen, so not only can you view and listen to whatever's being recorded, but you can also speak to it too. So I have had a lot of fun. For example, I know it's stupid, but when I'm away, pushing down on the speak button and getting the attention of my dog. Now, one of the really cool features about the Logitech Circle is the fact that you can actually pick it up and remove it from its base and pretty much put it in any room that you want to. Logitech decided to put in a rechargeable battery into it, so like I said, you can lift it up from the base and stick it in any room, and instead of having to remain plugged in, it'll run off of battery power. So that's the cool thing. So the downside is the battery on the Logitech Circle, when it's removed from its base, only lasts for a couple of hours, so the battery life isn't the greatest. And on top of that, if you want it to charge up fully, it takes quite a while for it to recharge the actual battery inside the Logitech. For me, I really didn't use this feature that much, mostly because, at least for me personally, I'm only using the camera as sort of a way to monitor the living room where my dog's at. But if you're a family and you want to use it, throughout the house, I would say that that's a pretty killer feature. Because the Nest, you have to unplug it from the wall, you have to take the cable, power cable and the camera with you, find a place to plug it into, and set it up there. With a Logitech, you can leave the base wherever you want it and just take the camera with you, set it somewhere. Only lasts for a couple hours, but it's still kind of neat that you have that ability. So because both of these cameras have very similar features, I'm left wondering, okay, so which is the right camera for me? And I guess most importantly, which essentially would be the right camera for you guys? Now, both of them are priced similarly. You'll both find them for anywhere between $150 to $200. The other thing too is if you're someone like me that owns other Nest products. So if you're someone like me who owns a Nest thermostat, it is kind of neat how the two products kind of work together. For example, you can automatically turn your camera on or off when your Nest thermostat goes into away mode. So if I had $200 to spend on a camera, the one that I would personally go with is the Nest Cam. And the reason for that, like I said before, is that I own other Nest products. I actually do kind of like the look a little bit better, on the Nest Cam, and the application, in my opinion, was also a little bit more intuitive and not quite as buggy. And just being able to sync everything with the whole Nest ecosystem, I feel like for me, that's a better fit. Please let me know in the comments section below what you think about both cameras. Do you own the Logitech Circle, and do you think that one is the better of the two? Or do you own a Nest Cam and you like the fact that it kind of connects to all your other Nest products? Or do you think both of them are a complete waste of money? Let me know in the comments section below what you think. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Chris H with Tech You Should Buy, and as for this review, we're done, son. Alright, so it's been a little over a week since we did the Anker Power Pack giveaway, and I just wanted to say congratulations to Victor from California. He ended up being the winner, so I've already contacted Victor via email, and I'm going to be shipping out the Power Pack this week. And once again, I wanted to thank everybody for entering, everybody who watches my videos, thank you so much, and of course, subscribers, thank you so much for watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one.